seeing the climate right now in terms of
Vinny.
race,
Yeah.
especially Vinicius. I don't know why he's somebody that they're attacking so much.
It's crazy.
Not that I would want other black players in La Liga to be attacked, but
Yeah.
he's been the subject of a lot of racial attacks recently.
Yeah.
Most recent one is, and you can translate the sign for us, that the Atletico Madrid hung over a bridge with a doll with a Vinicius Jr. jersey. And what did the sign read?
It said Madrid hates Real.
Yeah. And that's something that I feel like the Atletico fans could have hung that banner up by itself. But the fact that they had that up over a bridge for cars to see, for, for the whole public to see, with a doll with a noose around its head, a black doll, with a Vinicius jersey. That's a hate crime.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Like, that's nuts.
The history of lynchings of black people, to have a doll of that with a jersey hanging over a bridge, bro. That's like cartel shit. And literally, cartel be doing shit like that over bridge.
And people are saying that, like,
nuts.
maybe that's the history of things in America, and maybe in Spain there's a different context or whatever. And I'm like, yo, there's only a certain type of people who will demonstrate something like that, like hanging a doll signifying, like, or portraying a living human
and making
being.
Sure they got the right color of the doll too.
Come on.
Can I ask you a question? Real Madrid and Atletico have had a rivalry forever. Right?
Yeah.
And they have had players on both sides do antagonistic things, right? One could make a very strong argument that Vinicius Jr. is one of the least antagonistic players that Atletico Madrid has ever had to face. And perhaps the most antagonistic player that Atletico's had to face as a Real player is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just about to say, yeah.
And we never, ever saw Atletico Madrid fans put up a doll and hang a Cristiano Ronaldo doll.
They didn't do shit.
And then all of a sudden, Vinicius starts dancing, and they want to hang him by his neck.
Yeah.
In doll form.
Yeah.
So why are they, is it like a specific thing? Because, like, aside from the fact that it's, like, purely racist, what, like, I don't even know. Like, my train of thought has died.
No, but that's the thing.
It's crazy.
That's the thing. Once you try to make sense of it,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, there's no way to make sense of it, and this is why there's so many football fans who are hypocrites in that sense, and who want to say that we're the ones who are constantly bringing race into things. You think that we wanted to walk into the studio, sit down for this podcast today, and talk about a doll of Vinicius Jr. being hung over a bridge? Like, if it didn't happen, we wouldn't have to be talking about it.
Facts.
If the Spanish pundit doesn't get on TV and say that Camavinga is as dark as his suit or something like that, like, we're not gonna talk about that. If somebody, it's not funny, bro. If somebody doesn't throw a banana on the pitch, we are not gonna talk about it. So it's like the fact that people are also always saying we're race baiting, or we're always making this about race. Like, unless y'all make it about race, we're not gonna make anything about race. Like, if everything was equal, and if the rivalry was, or the display of rivalry was the same towards white players as it is towards black players, we would say, okay, that's just football culture. It might be a little toxic, but it's football culture. But when you're treating a certain race of players differently than others,
it's terrible, bro.
No shit, we're gonna talk about it.
And it's oh, you go, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, hanging a dog by the neck is bad juju, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you. And just to add into that real quick, is like, this is not the first time bad shit's been going on with Vinny and related to race. He's been had like monkey chants thrown at him. I think multiple games. I think this is at least the third racist incident towards him. So hopefully La Liga can actually make some real punishments now. And it doesn't have to necessarily be from, like, illegal within the laws of Spain's standpoint, because I know that can get a little dicey with, like, how to prove who did it, whatever. But you need to have punishments for these teams. Like, Atletico does another thing, be like, nah, y'all playing 3 games with no fans at home. Like, because that's the only thing these sick fans are going to stop doing racist shit, is if they're actually hurting their team that they care about more than their fucking wife and kids. So, and then, real quick on, like, how we bring up race and all this kind of shit, bro. Like, this is real life violence towards black people. RIP to, what's his name, Tyre Nichols, who was killed on camera by 5 police officers, bro. Like, the violence towards, it's real shit, bro. It's deeper than a fucking sport. That's why we're passionate about this shit, bro. Like, honestly, that shit is crazy. So RIP to him. And just, like, every time you see this racist shit, it's deeper than some sports rivalry thing. Like, this is real life, bro.
That's the thing. It's very easy for a certain group of people to just watch the game and only watch it from a sporting perspective, from a fan's perspective. Like, that's because there's no element of your real life and your identity that's being threatened by the game. So from our perspective, if race plays a part in it, like if Vinicius Jr., because he's black, is getting these insults, is getting these threats, imagine being a black fan going into the stadium. You like, if Vinny is not being defended or he's not being protected, the fans is definitely not going to be.
I have a question to ask y'all.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a game as a black person in Spain?
Yeah, I've been to 3.
How did that feel? Entering
It
the
felt
stadium?
normal.
Okay.
In terms of, I mean, obviously it's not, Madrid in Spain is not a very black country or city.
Yeah.
So it would like, I mean, it just felt like being anywhere in Spain, honestly, in terms of the level of diversity. But no weird looks or anything like that.
Okay.
But that would be weird as hell.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
crazy.
because in smaller towns in Italy, because my dad's from a
small
town
towns in Spain gonna be the same shit for sure.
going to a stadium as a black person is unheard of.
That's crazy.
It's unheard of.
You're saying the small towns?
Yeah, black people don't
Yeah.
go to stadiums in Italy. When it's a small town and you're a black person, like it is not something that you do. You watch the game on TV,
Yeah.
or you read about it in the paper.
Wow.
You watch it on YouTube because like that shit is not, yeah.